Over the years, I've come to the floor of the Senate to tell story after story about dreamers, the young immigrant students who grew up in this country. These stories put a human face on the DACA program and the DREAM legislation. They show that immigration makes our country stronger. Today, I want to say a word about Gissel Escobedo. This is Gissel. She came to the United States at the age of 3. Her family immigrated from Mexico. She grew up in my home state of Illinois, in the town of Cicero. Honors student in the high school she attended, in their gifted program. She was also had a big responsibility personally. From a young age, she's been one of the primary caregivers for her brother, who suffers from severe autism. And during the little spare time that she had, Gissel was a volunteer in her community, helping organizations provide care for children with autism. As an undocumented student, though, Gissel was not eligible for any federal assistance to go to college. But as a result of her academic achievements in high school, she received a private scholarship to attend the University of Illinois at Chicago. As a college student, Gissel was a writing tutor and a leader in student organizations for future teachers. In 2010, she graduated from the University of Illinois at Chicago in the College of Education with a degree in elementary education. At the graduation ceremony, Gissel received a Dean's Merit Award. She delivered the graduation speech for her class. She wanted to start using her degree as an elementary school teacher, but because she was undocumented, that wasn't possible. Instead, she continued her education and earned a master's degree at the University of Illinois. She was accepted into a disability leadership program as a family advocate. Then, in 2012, the world changed for the better for Gissel. President Obama established the DACA program. She immediately applied for DACA, and then in 2013 completed her master's degree and became an elementary school teacher. For the last 4 years, Gissel has been a teacher in the Berwyn South School District. Last year, she was awarded a Certificate of Achievement for her leadership as one of 2 teachers to implement the first ever dual language program in the district. Gissel sent me a letter. I'd like to read part of it as part of the record. Here's what she said. DACA has enabled me to become a meaningful member of society by opening doors that would have otherwise not been accessible. DACA recipients like myself are more than just a policy. My hope is that when people listen to our stories, they will notice the kind of people we are, the individuals that we are, and the kind of contributions we make, not only to the economy, but to our society. I reflect on that paragraph and think about this young woman, the challenges she's faced within her family, and challenges imposed by the fact that she was undocumented. She has never lost sight of her commitment to her family, to her disabled sibling, and to many others in her community. Now she wants to be a teacher. Wouldn't you be proud and honored to have your child in a classroom with someone with Gissel's master's degree and values? I certainly would. Gissel and other dreamers have so much to give to the United States. But without DACA and without the DREAM Act, Gissel would be deported back to Mexico, a country where she hasn't lived since she was 3 years old. So will America be a stronger country if we send away people like Gissel, if we deport them and say that we don't need them in our future? Of course not. The answer is clear. Gissel will make America a better place. Today we celebrate the DACA program, which has given Gissel and hundreds of thousands of other dreamers the chance to finally come out of the shadows. But we also recognize DACA as a temporary solution. Ultimately, Congress and especially the Senate must step up and show leadership here. Make certain that we address the failings and weaknesses of our broken immigration system. Say to the 780,000 protected by DACA that you stepped forward, paid your fee, submitted yourself to a background check, and have been given a temporary opportunity to be part of America. Now it's our job to translate that into a permanent opportunity for these young people to make America a better place.